Hello everybody, we got a long mission because I was wrong last time. Well, no, technically I was right, but I forgot that I had recorded the entirety of the Tempered Devil Ho investigation when on basically share, and I apparently had forgotten to get the last, well, ending. So it was basically 30 minutes of poke, poke, shield, poke, poke, shield, poke, poke, shield, you get what I'm saying, without any payoff. But it was not a fun fight. So as you saw, this is one of the last missions that you'll have in Monster Hunter World as of now. Now it sounds really bad, right? 3 Elder Dragons, man. These are terrible. Who wants to do this? Well, the thing is, with every monster that you have in a map, on a mission template like this, the less health they have. So it's not nearly so bad as a lot of people probably making it out to be. Just saying. That was, so just imagine, just remember that. Just remember they don't have much health. They still hurt like hell, but they don't have much health. So at least you got that going for you. That was a good opportunity for a true charge, and I just kind of said, no. You remember how I said I don't use the greatsword against Kushala Deora anymore? Well, this is my second time ever fighting it with the greatsword, so I was like, you know what? Might as well just try it again, right? Yeah, let's try it again. No, you're still not gonna get the headbutt in. Okay, he got that in, and my health's really low. I don't remember dying, but I might have. It's been a while since I did this, like a month or so. Same rules apply. These are just tempered. If you never saw tempered Kushala Deora before, you apparently never did the in-game grind for decorations, or you haven't tried to do that one research thing, which I have, and I am doing right now. That was a really late decision. I was like, I think I'll charge. No, now I'll try for the true charge. At least I came to my senses and didn't try and charge all the way, or I'd missed. I'm not sure which is worse. I was going to say, now keep going. There you go. Haha. Still not really great, but I did manage to cut the tail off accidentally, and I say accidentally because I had no intention of doing that. I can just tell you right now. That was a whoopsie if I ever saw one. See what I mean? You gotta be able to tackle through shit, otherwise you're not gonna get anything done. I don't know what people are doing. Well, that was just late. I think I was trying to tackle, but hey, timing's a lot in this. So if I had to pick which one of these is the worst tempered, it depends. Do you mean worse as in most annoying to fight, or do you mean worse as in you're probably going to die? Because out of these three, of the you're going to die variety, I would probably say Nergigante takes that one. At least for me. Kushala is probably the tamest, but you have to know what you're doing with the greatsword, otherwise shit goes down really quickly. And if you don't have the... You might notice I'm not using anything with, like, Elder Seal. There's a good reason for that. I don't really think you get a whole hell of a lot out of it against Kushala. I mean, you get the, you know, the wind aura, but I don't know. I just don't use Elder... I use Elder Seal against him when I'm using my Hunting Horn, because Vero has a high Elder Seal. But other than that, I mean, I don't use greatswords against it anyway, so I figured, hey, you know what? Who needs Elder Seal against Nergigante and Teostra, right? This is going to be the one that needs Elder Seal if anybody, and I'm pretty sure I can deal with it. Considering I'm actually using Flash Paws now, you might notice I'm using Flash Paws. It's making things a lot easier. There's that aura that I could have been negating with my Elder Seal, but I didn't. But it's a little minor annoyance, but you can get rid of that annoyance by pretty much just flashing him out of the sky. Just don't do it in the middle of the goddamn tornado. I say that in that tone because you know how many people do that online? By the dozens. By the goddamn dozens. They're like, oh, don't worry, fellas. I'll just knock him out of the sky. Oh, good. Now, I'm the only one that can actually, like, hit the thing because I'm the only one that has 3 brace gems. Oh, come on, man. I mean, if it's a thing full of bows and light bowgun users, okay then, but it's always for melee and they do that. Oh. But yeah. I don't know why I'm not really having as much movement trouble. I don't have, I think did I have 3 braces on? I don't remember if I had 3 brace decorations or not. I don't think I did. Because my greatsword set only has like 1 level 3 decoration, 1 level 2, and then like 8 level 1s. I'm not joking on that, by the way. I have a lot of level 1s slots on my greatsword armor. Okay, that might be overkill. It might only be 6 or 8, 6 or 7, but it's a lot. Because I know my chest alone has 3 slots. 3 level 1 slots. Because I was like, why the hell do I have this one thing with defense? It has like 2 defense. 2 levels of defense, when I could have 3 things and put 3 defense in it if I really wanted defense that way. So I just eventually... You know the reason I was so adamant on keeping my chest was because it looked better than in the B version. Oh yeah, the Damascus version B looks much better than A, but the A is, or the A version looks better than the B, I'm sorry. Got that backwards. The one that has the less slots looks better. So that's why I was hellfire trying to make sure I was going to, you know, keep it. But eventually I realized I shouldn't do that. I should come with the times and just, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I realized, nope. Nope. Sometimes in Kushala Daora, the most painful lesson is you just can't do anything. You quite literally have to just sit there and twiddling your thumbs going, I sure wish I could do something right now. Yes, sir. But you can't. You just kind of sit there and hopefully you brought 10 flash pods, or 13 flash pods. I think I've just now realized, yeah, you didn't actually, like, equip them again. No nuts. And now it's too late. That was risky, but actually really worked. I did not even suspect that would actually happen, but I'm not arguing with it, so yeah. He just kind of fell over. He's like, oop, banana peel. Don't even try for the charge. Just go get the damage. It's a balancing act. I've always said it. The hardest part about greatswords is just figuring out what you should be doing. And trying to figure out where you should be while you're doing it. That's like, I guess, the whole weapon. But this is a very good place to fight Kushala. It's very wide open. Unless you just stay in one area, you should have more than enough area to, you know, move around in. So, only thing I don't like about it is it's sloped, which I know some people love. I know the dual blade and the hammer users love that it's sloped. As a greatsword, though, it's not quite as fun. Okay, if you're wondering what I was trying to do there, I was trying to use that thing, but I thought he was going to show up a little, like, I don't know. Oh, there we go. That feels good. That, I mean, it is a trade, but it felt good. If you're going to use the greatsword, you have to abandon all fear of looking like a dumbass, because you're going to look like one. Oh yes, eventually. We all do. Of course, I've seen some pretty silly people with dual blades before, doing that little demon dance and just whiffing at air, and I just kind of go, yeah. But I know that pain, because I know they're probably going, yeah, when I miss the true charges, so it evens out. By the way, this is a terrible place as a greatsword user to try and, like, you know, do that whole true charge thing. There's quite literally not enough room up here. You can hit his wing and he wakes up, so it doesn't work. That and Valhazak, I hate trying to wake them up. Valhazak I just always miss. I don't know why. And if I don't miss, the randoms are just kind of saying, no, you don't even get a chance because you're trying to figure out how to do this, so we're just going to wake him up with our butter knives. I get a little annoyed at stuff like that, I'm sorry. But it'd be like if a dual blade user, I guess I did die. Huh. Like I said, I don't remember, but I guess I did. Well, it's one of the final missions. And to be fair, that I dove too early. If I had not dove when I did, that would have worked a lot better. But, oh well. It's not like dying to tempered Kushala Daora is a shameful thing. I mean, it's not exactly great. And but wait a minute. I edited everything else out of this, but I didn't edit the run back to this. God damn it. Well, I guess I'm showing that you do have to restock your flash pods. I don't know. We're like 10 feet for there anyway, so I'm not going to do it while I'm doing this commentary, but this should have been edited out. I did it in a hurry. My bad. But yeah. I guess I have to change my tone now. I guess Kushala was the most dangerous here. But, I mean, that's kind of a given, almost, I guess, now. Because he limits your movement speed so much. Or limits your movement to a degree. You see that aura just protruding off of him. I'm like, I don't even want to deal with the damned aura. And now he dies. It's like the biggest FU possible. You died right before he did. It's like, oh, come on, man. Oh, that's dirty. And I laughed, and I was pretty mad, but I laughed, and I was like, oh, that's it? One hit and he dies? Okay, so we're on to Teostra. Teostra, tempered. I've never really had much of a problem with him, to my remembrance. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I don't remember it. By the way, don't aim at the tail. Actually, I guess you could aim at the tail, if you wanted to, because I thought the tail, like, came up really quickly. It apparently doesn't, but I thought it did. Wow, I was really optimistic, and it might have actually... No. I was going to say, that might actually work. Unfortunately, that was way too optimistic even for now. See, I still make stupid mistakes, even with the Great Sword now. I think, that might work. Every time you see a really stupid true charge attempt, that was usually an example of, well, this might work. But that's what you're looking at. That was a little bit gutsy, but yeah, if I'd actually tackled again, that might have been decent, but I don't think I would have gotten that anyway. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. Maybe I died twice. Shit, dude, it looks like I might have. Oh my gosh! No, not today, Fire. Not today. Not today. That was close, though. Goodness. But what fun is watching someone play a game if they don't put it down to the wire? Right. I do remember Nergigante was like the hardest. Maybe that's just because it took the longest because I was very careful. I don't know. I'm a little sad that Valhazak wasn't here, but I can kind of see why they couldn't. I can't really see where Valhazak would go in this level. And I, don't remember him ever being in this level, so... At least Kushala and Teostra have been here. It makes sense, along with Nergigante. This ought to be good. And by good, I mean, I don't think I do very much here, except, well, I guess I went for the true charge. I was gonna say, I think I probably went for the regular charge, but no, I wanted it all. Go home, go big or go home. And I darn near missed it. I was gonna say tackle, for God's sake, that was gonna hurt. This, not a good idea. It's like a mix of Uragon and, like, Diablos a little bit with this thing. He's so fast, he just tackles right at you, and he just... I don't know why I brought up Diablo, but I guess because that damn thing just tackles on a dime. Well, the regular one, the Black Diablos, just kind of gives you a big warning, but it hurts a lot worse. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I am. Ooh. Also, if you haven't noticed, being anywhere near tempered Teostra does... Is that doing damage? I don't know if that's doing damage. I know the DMC event, if you got near that Teostra, it did damage. That was dirty. Not in a good way. But, I thought that it was the same thing here. Maybe not. Jesus. Well, that's how you get out of that, I guess. Remember, when you're panicking, panic dive. I just gave so many people heart attacks online doing my tackle rendition during that. Oh man, they get so annoyed. They get so worried. I'll immediately, as soon as the Nova goes off, I'll be sitting there winding up my true charge, and I'll have that little... They'll throw life powder up like, well, we expected you to die, but hey, I'm like, hey, it just taught me back up. That's cool, man. This might actually work. Ha ha ha. Master plan worked to perfection. Because he's blind. He can't see. Oh yeah, I'm a big proponent of fully charged strong charges. A lot of people are... Oh, come on. That was like half a second late. Or early. It was late, rather. There he goes. He knows when he's met his match. See, I edited this crap out. Well, kind of, but not really. It's just, yeah. This is a fun mission. I think I did invite Glasgow, but he didn't show up in time, so I was like, hey, I'll just do it myself, and it's, you know, it's better if I do this myself anyway, prove how far I've come and actually learn something. So some jerk-ass can't just say, you were carried. Because I've had it accused before, I've been carried. Personally, I don't think so, but hey, that's your opinion, that's your thing. I was really optimistic and not intelligent in the least bit. That's the thing about greatsword users, by and large, we're very, very greedy. We love the big numbers. We can't get enough of the big numbers. That's one reason why you have to almost fight me to take off my critical gem with that thing. Oh, why didn't that knock him down? He was looking right at it and he was airborne. Nah. It's only 5% extra damage on your crits. 5% of a greatsword is a hell of a lot more than it is 5% of anything else, though. Percentages, man. Percentages. It's also why I love the crit booster on my greatsword. Ooh, that's a long-distance flame, but not as long as Anjanath, funny enough. You'd think Anjanath would not be a longer-range flamethrower than an Elder Dragon, but he is. I wish I was joking when I said that. I am, however, not. Oh, I went too far. I don't even know what he did there. I don't remember that, but I guess he does have a quick little flame spurt. Anyway, imagine if they all had their regular HP totals. Can you imagine that? Oh, that was early, but I got away with it somehow. Oh, if I hadn't charged at all, that would have worked. It's always a game of what if. What if I had done that? If I had done that, would have kept me alive there, or would I have landed the charge? Mind games. I love them. Sometimes. Not all the time. Greatsword, though, all the time. I think he's ready to fall down. No, I guess he's not. But I didn't really give a damn. I was blinded by greed again. Yeah, make sure I can't even get up, though. That's a fair fight. That's the option there. As you might tell, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to die for the fire, because he's not really giving me a whole hell of a lot of room to breathe here. But just make sure you don't panic Estus. Or panic. Make sure you don't panic potion. I say Estus because I'm waiting for Dark Souls Remastered to come out, which I am looking forward to a lot, if you hadn't guessed. If you didn't know what Dark Souls Remastered is, there's going to be 6 people and it's dedicated servers. Not that their PvP was good, because it was trash, but that is neat, and he's ready to die. But that was a quick little plug, I guess, for Dark Souls, but I am looking forward to that. I'm looking to maybe do a series on that, the remastered version when it comes out. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Is there a reason I just decided to sharpen that twice? Maybe I forgot, and I forgot I did it. Okay, now this should, I hope to God, be a better true charge than the previous few have been. I mean, the wake-up ones. Yeah, this, I think, is about the perfect place. I think. Maybe I'm a little farther away. Ah, I knew it! Damn it. It looked like I was good, but nope. I aimed at the wrong place. You have to be exact with this. Otherwise, you either hit, or you hit early, or you just whiff like I did. Be warned, though, if you take too long doing this, obviously that is not ideal. If you take too long doing that and you swing too many times, that thing will wake up. I'm talking any monster will wake up, so you have to... You only get a couple chances. The worst I've ever seen, and the funniest, was when I watched a... oh, God. That actually was kick-ass. The worst I've ever seen was a greatsword who was trying to wake up Valhazak. I was more so proud of that man, or woman, whoever it was, because they were like a rank 12 or 13 facing Valhazak, and they were trying to do a wake-up true charge. It is very rare for a greatsword user to try and do a wake-up true charge. I have no idea why. Maybe they don't understand it, but... He never hit it, by the way. He eventually woke up from all the smashing by his head, but he tried, damn it, and he had my respect. Too many people just go, I'm just going to put one bomb down, and then... We're good, right? No, that's like 250 damage. I could quite literally do like a regular charge and do far more than that. So please don't just put 1 or 2 bombs down. I can do more than that, please. Thank you. Of course, I've also been guilty of waking something up when Charge Blade was in the air. Apparently, Charge Blades hit hard. Could have fooled me, but then again, I've never used the weapon, so I'm not exactly, you know, qualified to speak on that weapon, so am I? I don't think that was it, no. Damn, if only he hadn't looked where he got hit, that would have been perfect. Run! Okay, so this is the one that most people are probably going to die to. Because Nergigante is infamously aggressive. He's essentially, well, I don't really want to draw the correlation here, but he's, if I have to draw one, he's kind of the game's, what was that called? Oh my god, what was that thing called? Tackle. He's called, oh, mother lover, what was that thing's name in Dark Souls? Is the DLC final Manus. He's kind of the Manus a little bit. He's big. He's mean, and he's ugly. But he can be made your bitch if you're good enough. I was never good enough with Manus to make him my bitch, but I'm pretty sure with Nergigante I have a better shot at it than I did with Manus. Except, you know, Nergigante looks better than Manus because he doesn't have, like, a big-ass... Oh, God. He doesn't have a big-ass, hand jumping out... Do you have a big hand coming out of his back, or he had something? I thought he had some kind of big hand. I don't remember, but I always thought he was kind of like the Manus of the game. Very aggressive, very edgy looking. Very, I don't know, aggressive. Oh, Lord. I knew that wasn't gonna end well as soon as I saw it go. Block! Don't forget you have block. I see no... well, for good reason. You hardly ever see any greatsword users use block, because you don't want to use it. But if you have to, it's better than dying. Remember that. I only do it when I'm like, oh, well, I'm screwed. If I don't block, I'm screwed. That's like the only time I ever use it. It's like a last-ditch, oh, damn thing. I know I've went over this before, but there's only so many things you can talk about Monster Hunter World, you know? There's only so many things on greatswords you can talk about, you know? I think I can hit his feet from here. Apparently I had the same thought then, too. Because I knew I was too far for anything else. Right in the head. Man, he's not getting any breaks today, son. No breaks. This is how greatsword users roll, son. This is how we do it. You don't get a turn. Okay, well, he got a turn finally. But yeah, he can stunlock me. I can stunlock him. We're on an even playing field here. What other weapon gives you that? Well, the Charge Blade might, if you can manage to get it charged up, which I have no idea how hard that is. It seems to be a rather difficult process. But, I mean, I don't know if you can consistently lay down the pain like that. If you get it in a groove. He's dead already! Ooh, that seemed to speed by the Nergigante one, didn't it? Good God, he didn't leave the one area. Like, I expected him to run away, like 2 or 3 areas, and then go back to his little den, then sleep. No, he just died. He dead. Okay, so it started off a little rough, but that was fun. That's a fun thing. The only part of this I love and I hate at the same time is when you go back to town. When you go back to town, everybody in the first floor, and I think everybody on the second, I think everybody outside the gathering hub wants to talk to you. And I mean everybody. Everybody. Even the NPCs that come in from the gates and leave, they want to talk to you. Oh yeah, they all do. Unfortunately, the bad is they all pretty much say the same thing. Oh my god, you beat that mission? Oh my god. It's like, oh, you're so good. It's like, well, I mean, that would be nice, but it'd be nice if, like, everybody had some different way of saying that, but they don't. They just basically try and make you feel good. Which I get. You just completed the 3 tempered quests, but it just feels kind of... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It feels very static. But, I mean, I'm happy with that. I still have no idea what you do with that, by the way. I probably could have used it already, but I don't even know how to use it. I think next time we're going... Actually, what am I? I can just look here, because I'm right at my computer. What are we doing next time? We are going to... Let's see. I want my raw files here. As soon as they load, I can tell you. But until then, we're going to be talking to some of these people who want to talk to me. So let's see. Let's see, this is... What file is this? This is 31. Okay, I think next is Kolve Taroth. First with Glasgow and then with Conceived Sorrow. And then after that, I have to record the new thing, which I've not done yet. So we're nearly at the end of the Monster Hunter World playlist, folks. We're nearly at the end. It'll never truly be complete, but maybe when a new monster comes out, I'll upload it. But I mean, this has been a great playlist. I recorded all of this in like a month. Or no, in like a couple weeks. Or most of this. I mean, what we're watching now, I recorded in the last few weeks, personally, but it was a nice experiment in batch recording. Just recording, you know, 10 hours of footage and then just not having to do that for the next, you know, few months. That was nice. Funny enough, it seemed like it takes longer to do these when I don't have to record it. Like, doing post-commentary always takes so much longer than doing live commentary, but I know my live commentary would suck so bad. I might try and do live commentary for the final episode. Would everybody like that? Just to see how bad I am when I'm trying to multitask. Oh, that's gonna be so bad. That's gonna be the worst Greysword gameplay of all time if I do that. Oh, you didn't believe me when I said everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Even the vendors, they want to talk to you. We don't know why. They never talked to you this entire time. Now they want to talk to you. You'd think they would have saved this kind of stuff for when you completed the Rainbow Pigment quest, considering, you know, that's quite a bit more requirements, but I guess they figured, hey, you're level 100, you completed the level 100 quest, yay! You know, there are people, I'm guessing someone had to have done something screwy, but you know, there are people that are Hunter rank 999, I'm just sitting there like, either you did some kind of save editing, or you have, like, no life whatsoever, and I love Monster Hunter. I've played for 300 hours at this point, god damn. How do you do that? The 500s I can almost believe. You know, maybe they just don't have anything other to do except play Monster Hunter all day. Maybe. I get that. But 900, I'm having trouble pushing 130. And I play a lot. I don't know, man. Kudos to them if they can play that long. I wish I could play that long at this point in my life, but I can't. Yay! Nergigante research is done. Woohoo! Also, I got a new thing for, well, I call him Lamb Chop. I don't remember his Porgy. Is that his name? If you bring him, pet him, or bring him over to the pond area by where like the baskets are for your vegetables, you can get another thing there. I think it's called Frog and a Hog. That's what I'm using right now. I just found that quite literally like 2 days ago, so I'm sharing the wealth here. Okay, if you don't have that thing for the piggy yet, there you go. That's how you get it. And if it won't actually find anything when you pick it up, remember, you gotta pet it. Over and over. Every time you come back from a mission, try and find it, pet it. Hit circle after the exclamation point, and you're good. It'll love you then. Just don't do it before, or way late. Because that's not something everybody knows. I had to figure that. It took me over 150 hours to figure out how the pig thing worked. So I'm trying to save you that time. Okay, I think I should probably end it at this point because I don't think I really care about all this. Maybe you do. Ah, hell. We have a dialogue, so I guess we'll keep going. Oh, this was about Kolve Taroth, right? This event's already long past. You can tell how long I recorded this ago. Kolve Taroth. Really fun fight. At times. Well, actually, who am I kidding? It is a really fun fight as long as you're not overly aggressive. But we'll be getting into that one the next 2 sessions. There's going to be 2 sessions of Kolve Taroth, which is fitting considering it's a siege, or it was a siege, which required, well, they claim that it was required, I guess they didn't ever claim it was 16 people were required, but it was insinuated it's better with 16 people. And, everybody I play with, nobody was ever online at the same time, so it was always 2 people whenever we fought Kolve Taroth. Whether it was me and Glasgow or it was me and Conceived Sorrow, it was always 2v that thing. I think our best record was killing it on maybe the 2nd or 3rd attempt. I don't remember. Because every time you killed it, or you chased it off, you had to start over, basically. I think the best one was like the first time the first shot, I think we got to like 3rd phase, which is really good. That was like the record. I was like, I was really proud of that. But yeah, probably don't mean much if you're in a group of 16. But when you're a group of 2, it's a lot more. Though to be honest, the fight wasn't really all that hard. It just was a number inflation game at that point. But we're almost out of time here, I just realized. So yeah, that's about it for today, folks. I'll see you next time. Until then, everybody, we're fighting Kolvetoroth.